Hey guys, welcome to Know YourCash, a consumer education campaign brought to you by SAIA, the South African Insurance Association. My name is Nicolette, but you can also call me the Financial Bunny. And this week we're talking about income generating streams for students. Now, of course, we know that employment is generally associated with when a student completes their degree. But we here at Know YourCash believe that there's really no harm in you starting to earn a little bit of money while you are studying, provided though that your work does not come in the way of your studies and actually harms your chances of actually graduating. So it is important for you to start earning, because the sooner you can start earning, the sooner you can start fostering a culture of saving, but also get into the investing game. Because remember, the little thing called compound interest, Arabile spoke a little bit about it in one of his Know Your Cash Definition Tuesday videos, where he explained that compound interest is basically money earning money. Your interest will earn more money for you. So let's jump into some ideas of what students can do to earn a little bit of money. Idea number one, you can actually get some work at the institution where you are registered. If you are really brainy and you are good and nothing like me, because I was not brainy at all when I was at university, you can actually become a tutor. What is a tutor? Well, a tutor is somebody that helps other students when they are struggling with understanding some of the work, but also writing assignments and really just getting them to understand the work a little bit better. Number two, you can actually work in retail. Of course, we do not advise or give any tips or actually champion you working during school hours. So if you are going to go into the retail sector, which is a very hard sector, make sure that your hours are outside of your school hours, but also your studying hours. Retail can be hard and it can be long. Sometimes you are stock taking, sometimes you're packing out new merchandise. So ensure that it does not interfere with your studies. Perhaps maybe it's something that you could do even on a weekend. Now, idea number three, you can become a promoter. Something that I was when I was at university. I wanted to become a promoter, so I went online and checked out promotion companies. So these are companies that have maybe a brand campaign that they're trying to do, and you become one of the promoters. It could be handing out leaflets at stop signs, at robots. It could be you testing out products with people at the mall. So it is every different types of activation that you can try out, and you can find ideas there in terms of what you can promote or not. So go onto Google and look for some promotion companies in South Africa. They don't really pay amazing, but they pay well enough for a student who maybe just needs additional money. Now, idea number four, you can sell products. Now, network marketing is something that is huge in South Africa. Companies like Avon, Herbalife, Honey, Average Lane, they all do what is Tupperware in actual fact. They all do what is called network marketing. And basically what you do is you register with them, you sign up, and you become a reseller or a distributor. And basically you just resell existing brands or products from existing brands. So there's not much of you doing actual brand marketing. It's more of you making sure people know that you are a reseller or a distributor of that brand. So that's another way of making some good money, but make sure that you don't get caught in the trap of taking some stuff on credit, hoping that you're going to find customers or hoping that your clients are going to pay, and then they don't pay and you end up getting yourself into a credit bind with that brand or with that company. So make sure that if you are going to be a distributor, rather get your orders, collect the money, and then place the order and then get your merchandise and deliver to your clients. And make sure you do deliver, because there's nothing worse than not delivering on what you were promised to deliver on. Idea number five, becoming a social media influencer. That is big in South Africa. The likes of your Mithalis, the likes of your Lasizwes. These are all people that have built their brands on social media, and now other brands use them to be able to move their messaging and their stuff. So this is a good idea for you if you are somebody that is popular and you've got a good following or can build a good following. This is something that you could potentially look out to also doing. Idea number 6, you can also sell some stuff. So there's these things called Instagram boutiques or social media boutiques or e-commerce boutiques. And these are some ideas that you can get into. If you really like sneakers, you can become a sneaker seller. If you really like fashion, you can sell some fashion stuff. If you really like stationery, you could sell stationery to your students. Remember that being on campus means that you've got a huge market of students. So look at what their needs are. Look at some of the things that they would like convenience in being able to access, and be a seller of those things. Be the go-to guy when somebody needs paper. Be the go-to guy when somebody needs a pen. Be the go-to guy when somebody needs the latest sneakers. Be the go-to guy when, you know what I mean? You're catching my drift. Sell what students need, because at the end of the day, that is your market. So what are some of the benefits of really starting to earn an income as early as possible? As I said, the first one is really fostering that savings culture, and starting to earn your own money means that you can save a little bit more money, and also starting to get into the investment game, because the sooner you get into the investment game, the better you can take advantage of things like compound interest. Other benefits is that it can really be a cool thing that you can put on your CV. So it already shows your potential or employer that you are not afraid of hard work, that you are ready to get into the work, that you've already built a work ethic, which is another benefit that really starting your own business or starting to earn some money while you are at university can really teach you. It's all about getting that work ethic, because that is going to really be the differentiator between you and the potential next candidate. Another thing is really just earning your own money. I mean, making your own money sometimes can really feel good, and it's money that you have worked for, so you tend not to waste it. Most of us, we don't like wasting money that we have earned ourselves. So I hope you are one of those people that doesn't like wasting money that you have earned yourself. So that's also another thing that you can do. And really, it's just a cool way to really socialize with people. When you are working and you're doing new things, you get to learn a lot about people. So yeah, if you are in a space where you can jump into really earning your own income while you're at university, this is something that you can do. Oh, the last idea that I must definitely not forget about, which students love doing to earn a little bit of money, is events. Throwing events on campus, throwing parties, and doing all sorts of things. It doesn't have to be party events only. It can be all sorts of events. When I was at Rhodes University, we had all these societies, and they used to throw like events, like cool events, like charity events sometimes. Sometimes it's just information giving events. So yeah, that's another thing that you can definitely get into. Mwah! Have a lovely one. Now remember, if you are looking for any more videos like this, download the Know Your Cash mobile app. It is available on iOS and on Android for free. How exciting is that? Or you can follow us on any of our social media channels. Remember, it is know_your_cash. And remember that Know Your Cash is supported by the South African Insurance Association, but brought to you by the Financial Care Corporation.